Hello, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Today we will talk about some books that I read that changed my life. And okay, hold on, don't go anywhere, don't turn it off, okay? Because when I tell you that I've never read a book in my life, that's what I'm saying. I've never read a book in my life. If I started a book because I wanted to be a reader, I think everyone does, I always read a couple pages and I'm like, nope. I read maybe one book for purposes of school, and even then I skimmed it and Googled what the book is about. So when I tell you that these books are something else, I mean it. I actually ordered it on Amazon because I couldn't find it in the library. A Blood and Ash novel from Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This was the first book of that series. Of course, they go entwined with this one, right? A Flesh and Fire novels that I just made a review on, so go ahead and check those out if you're interested. But we're gonna talk about this series. It's actually, I'm showing you 3 books right now, only because, let me show you something. First time in my life, I bought Kindle, because I couldn't find the other books at my library. So what I did, I bought the 2 books. I bought the 2 books on Kindle and read them on my phone. Here they are, 2 more books. A Soul of Ash and Blood and The War of the Two Queens. So it's actually 5 books in that series, and 1 more is coming out next year. Let me tell you, I'm very excited about it. As someone who never read books in my life, when I started reading these books, these series, I was very much like, oh, I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna read a page or 2 and I'm gonna be like, no, boy was I wrong, because I read this in about a day. I read this whole book in 1 day and I was obsessed with the characters. I mean, Hawk and Poppy, right? Like, then there was the second one, The Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, and they obviously just, you know what I mean? But the one thing she does in her books is she finishes off the books in such a way that you're crying if you cannot find the next one, or if the next one's not out. That's what happened to me. And then the third one, The Crown of the Gilded Bones. Okay, so let's talk about these 5 books. It was intense. It was very, very intense. I loved the time. I loved the characters. I cried many times throughout these books. Could really connect with them, could really connect with their passion and their love between each other, and how I connected with some people, and I'm like, yes, like I know what it feels like. Anyway, obviously it's a different time. It's about gods and whatnot. I don't want to give too much away, because if you decide to read it, I want you to fall in love and feel everything that I felt reading those books. I just finished the 5th book, and I'm actually, I want to cry. I finished it today. I want to cry because I have to wait until next year for the 6th one to come out, which is just like the worst thing. I will quote you one thing, just so you know how much I love these books, and I definitely give them a 5-star rating. Just so you know how much I love these books, I will quote my husband right now. And I quote, he said, I will burn those books. He was not joking. I didn't want to do anything else except read those books. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to help. I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to, nothing. I didn't want to get ready. I wanted to lay in bed and read those books. At one point, everybody was sleeping in my house. I went to the bathroom on the ground and I read the book in my bathroom by the toilet. If that doesn't tell you that you should be reading that book or those books, I don't think anything else will, right? Anyway, so my review is definitely 5 stars. It changed my life as somebody who never read books, as somebody who never understood the passion for books, or, you know what I mean, never read. I always thought I'm more of a, I'm gonna watch a video person. Turns out I'm not. Turns out you can be every single different person there is and read books. I feel like some people are gonna say like, oh, she's over exaggerating. No, I am not, okay? That's all I can talk about. That's all I can think about are these damn books. And I love them. Look how pretty they are. Each one of them is just like so cute and unique. I hope you take my advice and you read this book. So definitely a 5-star review and amazing rating, amazing job to the writer. Bye.